Howdy, Travis from KnowHow here. I want to walk you through how KnowHow is going to give you the ability to work more competently and confidently, whether you're on the job site or in the office. KnowHow is going to give you instant answers, so you always know exactly what you should do, regardless of the situation that pops up. It's also going to give you standardized training for your role, so you always know the skills you need in order to be successful. And it's kind of fun. So I'm going to show you how it all works. Let's dive right in. All right, you can see that I have KnowHow here open on my phone, and this is the homepage. So this is where I'm going to ask any questions that I might have out on the job site or just in the office. I can use the desktop app as well, but we're on mobile. So let's say, for example, I am using a dehumidifier and I'm getting an ER9 code. Something is going wrong. I don't know what to do. I'm new to this job. I've just started using this dehumidifier. I can just say, what does an ER9 code on a dehu mean? What KnowHow's going to do is it's going to search all my company processes, all my how-tos, all my equipment manuals until it finds the right answer. And in just a few seconds, you can see gave me the answer. Hey, Travis, an ER9 code on a dehu means the drainage line is likely kinked or blocked. Gives me a quick answer here, but also takes me to the process so I can go in depth. I can see step by step how to use a dehumidifier. I've got all the information here. I might have photos attached as well. And I can work through this process and mark it as complete if I'm setting up a dehu for the first time or just troubleshoot it. Now you're noticing a bunch of things pop up here about +5 XP, +7 XP. We'll get to all that in a second. Here's what you need to know. All your company's processes, how-tos, equipment manuals, that's in KnowHow. So when you have a question about what am I supposed to do next or what do I do in this situation, you've got the power of Magic Search, our AI that is going to go out and find the answer. So that person that you're used to calling maybe at your old job when something goes wrong, that person is now in your pocket at all times. Don't think too much about it. The point is you've got the answers with you regardless of the situation that you run into. Let's move over to the dashboard here, and this is how you're going to get trained up in your role. So you can see here I'm a new water technician, so I have this workflow called Travis Martin Water Technician Training. I can click in and see the high-level overview of everything that I need to know in order to become a water tech here, but we'll skip out of this and instead, we'll just go right up here. This is going to show me what's due today under your processes. So here's the first thing I need to know in order to become a water technician: how to understand the classes of water damage. All the information is here. So I'm going to click through class one. Great. This explains class one water damage, what it means. Then class two, class three, and I'm reading through all of this. And then at the end, I can get tested. And tests are actually a lot of fun in Know How because not only am I earning a bunch of XP here, I can go out and prove it after the fact as well in what's called a skill builder. So some of the processes that you're assigned are going to have skill builders attached to them, short little multiple choice questions to prove that you weren't just doing what I was doing and talking into a camera and clicking buttons, but actually learning and digesting what you were going through. And then you can move on to the next one. It unlocks and you're ready to move on to that one too. The last thing that I want to show you before we wrap up this very quick demo is the Explore page. If the dashboard is showing what's assigned to you, the Explore page helps you go beyond that into what comes next. How do you continue to grow and strengthen your learning? So at the very top of the Explore page, you're going to see this here, the weekly leaderboard. This shows all the people in your organization, how many XP experience points have they gained over the course of the week. The problem is there's only one gold. And so it's a bit competitive, and organizations have a lot of fun with this. I don't want to spoil it, but let me just tell you this: completing processes earns you XP. Asking questions and viewing the answers to those questions in the processes earns you XP. But the top way to earn XP, take those skill builder multiple choice tests. It's a great way to cement your learning and get to that number one top spot on the leaderboard. The last thing I'll say, I don't want to spoil it, but if across your whole organization, if you can get to 350 experience points, it's going to be a lot of fun. That's all I'll say. You can discover for yourself what happens. That's know how in a nutshell. It's in your pocket, it's on your desktop. We have a Chrome extension as well if you work at a desk most of the time. But the goal is to give you instant answers to all those questions and standardized training so you're ready for whatever comes next. For more tips and tricks on how you can use know how to grow your learning and your career, head to tryknowhow.com. Thanks.